Welcome, my brothers and sisters, my sons and my daughters. My name is Elder George. I am Chief of Men's Action to Rebuild Society, an organization formed to foster a more natural way of life for humankind. Today, we are launching a new series, The Natural Woman, in which we will discuss the many negative influences affecting Western women and how to deal with them. This video series is dedicated to helping women survive the attack on their well-being by a grossly materialistic and genderless society. Your bodies, minds, and psyches are suffering due to the unnatural environment imposed upon you, either by coercion or manipulation. Either way, you're not living the life you were designed to live. And I think you all know that. The number one health issue of the American woman is debilitating depression. About 10 million American women suffer from this malady, which is about 10% of the American female population. In Europe, the figure is 15%. The core group of women affected by depression comes from middle-class, white, single women. If you know any middle-class, white, single women, especially those who have children, you might tell them they're in trouble. You might tell them to tune in here too, to learn what that trouble is and how to deal with it. Each year in the United States, 300,000 new cases of breast cancer are reported. 300,000 new cases of breast cancer. In this wealthy, educated, sophisticated nation. Now in Africa, in the country of Mali, there's a tribe called the Dogons, D-O-G-O-N, and there has never been a recorded case of cervical or breast cancer among its women. Either the Dogon women are doing something right, or Western women are doing something wrong. The suicide rate in Denmark and Sweden is 300 times higher than in Egypt and 150 times higher than in Iraq. What is it about the happy lifestyle in these two financially well-off socialist countries that make people want to lead it through suicide? What makes relatively poor and supposedly repressed peoples of Egypt and Iraq least likely to suffer from depression and commit suicide? Why is the physical condition of the people of the richest nation in the world a financial strain on the government, whereas in poor nations, poor health is not a major issue? Why is it that women of poorer nations can stay home and suckle their young, and women of affluent America cannot afford to do that? Why? These are questions that will be addressed and answered along with a host of other issues affecting Western women. Oh, by the way, let's talk about your bodies for a bit. They're mutating. Mutating. They're being altered from the original design. Women's bodies are getting wider at the shoulders, narrower at the hips, smaller in the bust. Their flesh is becoming more sinuous. This is contrary to the way your bodies were designed. More important, the effect is contrary to the design that the design was to accomplish. Your bodies were designed to bring life into this world and to nurture it. Do you really believe that God made a mistake in the design and that Western society came up with a better design? Do you believe that? I doubt it. Therefore, we have to look at what's happening to women with this new design. What's happening to their internals? What's happening to their psyches? What's happening to their emotions? These are some of the many issues that we will address in our future videos. We live in a genderless society that is destroying manhood and womanhood and reducing people to be automaton workers and manipulated consumers, and in the process destroying their bodies, minds, and psyches, and also enslaving them. This particular series will focus on the effect on women. Tell your daughters, your sisters, your girlfriends, and acquaintances about this series. We will cover topics such as exercise, birth control, sexual promiscuity, the genderless environment, the workplace. Oh, the workplace is killing the ladies. The effects of staying single, diet, medicine, and all these factors, those factors that affect your life. Your bodies, minds, and psyches are mutating. When a species mutates to the point that it affects its reproductive ability, it eventually becomes extinct. It's time to address these issues. They are causing mutation. Men's Action will address these issues through these videos on a continual basis. You will be exposed to knowledge and views that are not available in the mainstream of society. You can learn more about our message by logging on to mensaction.net. That's MENSACTION. mensaction.net. We hope that you subscribe to our website and to our videos. You will be exposed to knowledge about your bodies, minds, and psyches that does not exist in the regular media. Let me hear from you. And until the next time, I send you my love.